Hey everybody, Dia here, back with the Bakeri. We're streaming Dishonored 2. I'm gonna give my initial impressions of the game. I'm gonna play through a little bit just to see what's changed majorly from the first game. For those of you unfamiliar with the first game, Dishonored follows the tale of a supernatural assassin, Corvo Attano. And in the first game, he was responsible for avenging the death of the Empress, which I think inadvertently he probably calls. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, let's have a look at it. No, because I've already been through the tutorial. The thing is that he was one of those very, very dry protagonists. I don't think he even had any spoken lines in the first game, so it just made him very, very, I don't know, unrelatable. Sometimes a silent protagonist works out fine. Other times it's just a hindrance, I think, to the story. If you play the DLCs, or if you heard about the DLCs, where you get to play as the person who assassinated the Empress, a guy named Dowd, I think that was far more interesting.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Having people executed is always fun.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Just
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers?
Ah, robots!
Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonis offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
Dun
My
dun dun!
dearest niece. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now
Catwoman?
I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart.
Oh, well, at least we have a choice here. I wonder if it impacts the story depending on who you play through the game as, or is it just the same with a skin swap or whatever? Well, since the last game we followed the adventures of Corvo, I guess we're gonna see what Emily can do.
Cast you in cold marble. Sweet girl, over time you will come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Coldstream Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the Rose Gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
We hardly knew you.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father! Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Damn it. Sir, how long's it going to take, Captain?
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
good families. Now that he's helped the rightful heir estate, Ramsey's back in fashion.
That's the weirdest typewriter I've ever seen. Right, so we've been introduced to our antagonist for this game, I assume. It's like, when they make games like this, I kind of wish they just don't make a character so overtly evil. Unless she's playing as a MacGuffin and she's not the real antagonist in the long run, but who knows.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Okay, so there has to be a key here somewhere.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
It's not going out this way.
The Hound Pits pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times.
Yeah, that's be a point to coming out here. Doesn't appear to be though. Ah, here we go.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
It's possible through magic.
Lady Emily, you're all right. I was worried. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Convenient for you that you lived just long enough to tell me this.
I need my signet ring.
So long, chump.
Traitors.
Something's gotta give. I'm hungry. Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean it up.
Yeah, that looks good right there. No, not the maid!
The throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Okay.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley, did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play. You deserve that, Ramsey. This won't leave my hand again. Anton Sokolov made this lock. I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. I'll need this. The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah. I have a feeling I'll need these. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
You could use it to buy yourself an army and take her down, but no, you want to do things the hard way.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
It's not a bad game so far. It's it has a certain visual appeal to it. I mean, the graphics aren't the greatest, but gameplay-wise, it seems so far very similar to the first. I mean, the assassination kills feel very satisfying.
I've got to get out of Dunwall.
First game, I think Corvo was more of a supernatural assassin because he had a
Somehow
special
Delilah
mark
turned
that
my
was
father
granted
to
him.
stone.
I'm not sure
I
they're going to do the
will
same
find
thing
a way to undo it.
for Emily here. I mean, it could be interesting having two very different play styles where she is a more naturally trained assassin who doesn't have the magical abilities that her father does.
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
And then you get a tasty piece of bread.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up. I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Coldwin has apparently fled the scene. We've got to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. He says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert. And he says, yeah, but this time I really mean it. The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason. What would I give for a bottle of pear soda? Always alert. Always. They don't gotta say it twice. Can I read? Of course I can read. What does he think? I'm stupid? I know all these letters and then some. This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform. Should ask my mom to become a hairdresser. Don't even know that. I can just sort of. Something's gotta give. Getting so one can't even breathe no more.
This is gonna get a bit tricky.
I hope they accept my transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts. Nothing, man. I'll help you look around. Caldwin. Oh, you little shit!
Watch for stealth.
What are you waiting for?
He just throw a brick at me?
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. We're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest. around here.
Hey, who is... No! Damn it! What are you waiting for? That's just a lot more fun.
Huh? Huh?
What's going on here?
Search with you.
The Empress!
You know what to do!
Stop!
What?
Think you're scaring me?
This won't take long.
She can't escape! She's wounded! Let's finish her! Finally know your place.
What just happened? Did I just get belted with a brick? That's just hilarious.
I need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up. I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Coldwin has apparently fled the scene. We've got to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Can I read? Of course I can read. What does he think? I'm stupid? I know all my letters, and then some.
Always. Please, not today.
Odd times. Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout. I don't like that. Better have a look. What? Hey, what happened here?
Dead, that's what happened.
Shit!
Too late for him. Oh, damn. Something moved. Pretty sure of it.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Coldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Coldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
my own stench.
Well, if you can't stand your own stench, you might want to take a bath then.
Citizens of Dunwall, listen up. For the sake of your family, turn over all information concerning Emily Caldwin and Corvo Atano, wanted for murder and treason.
Damn it. I need to pee.
Good to know. I want to try that line reading again, buddy.
What's going on here? You aren't going anywhere! Let's see what you've got!
I wonder who that was.
Oh, damn! You can't stay hidden forever! Damn! Think you're clever, huh? Take this! He's wounded! Let's finish him!
Someone is asking for...
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Dunwall. Leading a fugitive.
Let's see. What was it? Someone there? I'm not in the mood. Show yourself.
Is there any chance I could slip past all these uniformed
She can't have gone far.
Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south.
Do the cutscenes just generally just fade to black like that?
I know, Anton. But Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yeah, I think that they have some bugs to work out with the cutscenes. It just faded to black. I mean, the subtitles are there, but I don't know what's going on.
Yes, I'm ready.
There it goes. It just came back in for a brief second there. Okay, it wasn't the stealthiest bit of gameplay, but I just kind of wanted to get through and see what the next area was like.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd.
I mean, so far it's, as far as plots go, it's somewhat compelling. I mean, I'm eager to play and see who this Delilah character is. She wasn't, you know, present in the last game. Seeing what her motivations are and where she's coming from.
What is this place? Where am I?
Oh, I see. I guess now the outsider is probably going to give Emily powers.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
Oh, here we go. Do we receive the mark of the outsider, which sounds a lot filthier than it should? Or do we reject the offer and we go with no powers? I say that's no fun, so let's get us some powers.
It burns. From the inside, I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
Sounds like chlamydia.
All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. What is that? It feels familiar.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. Stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries.
Well, I did just kill a bunch of people when I was escaping, so, yeah,
get it
I'm kind
back,
of
even if
murderer
I
and all
have to
that.
burn this city to the ground.
Okay, I see they have some of the same powers from the first game. I mean, dark vision is always extremely useful, being able to see in the dark and kind of see enemies through walls. Of course, far reach is always a staple from zipping from one place to another without actually having to physically walk there. But for getting a quick drop on people. That was definitely one of the staple powers as well of the first game, which I'll probably end up picking up as well. Shuttle walk, that sounds interesting. That's a new power that wasn't in the original game. I assume able to stalk people in the shadows and attack from there. Seems similar to a power from the Ward of Darkness. I think that was held by the La Sombra clan. See, these will definitely come in handy for a more up-close and personal playstyle, but despite how I start this off, I am going to attempt to be stealthy going forward. With this dark vision. Shadow walk, which you can't quite get yet. So I think we'll save our points because I really want to try that shadow walk and see what that's all about. So yeah, I think I'm just going to save the points for now. I don't think buying from black markets will be that much of a stretch of the imagination. Or much of an issue considering that outlaws anyway.
Must be cursed. Daft old man. This is some shit. Back to that. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know. We've been en route for 2 weeks.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Have a quick look around here, see if there's anything we missed. That's positively disgusting. Definitely a lot of rats.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
Whining because you need oxygen. Kind of wondering how I get to that room there.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
So go for the less suspicious route of walking around with a mask in public.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach
So
Adamire,
very
take out the
similar
Crown
to the first
Killer,
game,
and find out where
pretty
Sokolov
much
was
took
taken.
a boat
The
around to the
alchemist,
various mission
Hypatia.
areas as well.
She'll help if she can.
So I'm surprised they
Sokolov
recycled
likes
that
her.
little
I'll
trope.
see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
It's the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
Welcome to Karnak.
Yeah, admittedly, this wasn't my favorite aspect of the game in that if you killed people, it basically gave you the bad ending if you killed enough people in the game. And if you knocked everybody out, of course, you got the goody two-shoes. And at its core, this is a game about assassination, so it's like, well, how would you get the worst ending for that?
Like a stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
Whatever it is, I got more important things to do.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe
That's
one of the-
Adamire in the distance.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend.
But I gotta admit, I've always loved the setting of this game. It's very, I don't want to quite say steampunk, but it feels like that's what they're kind of going for.
Just once, I'd like to see her buy the drinks. Just one time.
Let's see what you've got.
Hello there.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
You knew that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Look at it. He's in. What was your cut, Ramus? Gutless merchants are all the same. Hands out, begging and whining.
Tell the truth for once, you lying coward. What did you make on this, Ramus?
Say one more word, Maya. I'm finished with this guy. Let's rush him.
And this weird whale-based economy.
Turn on your own people.
Like everything is centered around the whale trade.
The familiar parts of the city.
I guess the oil, I suppose, but it's used to power just about everything in this particular world. The lights, machinery, the giant robots.
I told her, if you want my advice, trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures, but they can be kind of pricey.
And new workers on the streets of Karnaka. Compliance is mandatory.
Spooky. Someone grabbing
We
people
don't let a few blood flies stop us.
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly and don't get too close to the nests. I missed the time when I could go to sleep without wondering
This
if
is one of
I'd
those
wake up.
cases where the visuals in the game,
I'm gonna trade
you
him
can
some wages
almost
for a bottle of whiskey.
smell the game world.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Too late for that. More likely we all get stung. Guess what happens?
At least I have a job, which is more than he can say. No way to live.
Hey!
We'll find another way to make the coin, and another way to get past the wall of light. I shouldn't have eaten that. Now I'm paying.
Good.
That's what happens.
I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
Unless something happens to the windmill. These break down just as often in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
The wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Right.
Ask nothing of you,
Don't stand too
but
close
to
to the
remember always who you are and who you can be.
Fellow Serkonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin I, and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos, now royal consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca, all official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travels, and additional tariffs will be levied against foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you have to kind of look around because you never know whether there's going to be an upgrade or whatever.
Then she'll leave him.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey of the Everyman will be punished severely.
Someone.
Contact the Grand Serkonan.
Someone's asking for trouble. Let's see. What was it?
Will handle the situation and determine whether any fines are appropriate.
Let's have a look. Nothing here? Let's have a look around. Wonder what I'm dealing with. I wonder who that was. Looked like, I don't know. I saw something.
You can't stay hidden forever! Come on! I don't have time for games.
These guys are easily agitated.
I'm about half sure there was something going on. It's time. Maybe I should just work a double shift. Also, feelings listen to them tell me about how good it figures. Sword flying their souls.
The wall of light, from the time of the rat plague.
What wouldn't I give for a bottle? Huh?
What was that?
I did not try to do that.
Did you hear that? So let's see.
I don't remember how you switch up to different powers, but...
It was coming from here. I thought I saw someone right here. Check the place just in case.
There we go.
I swear I saw someone.
if the rumors are true about the Crown Killer? The old Empress, really? What a bunch of degenerates.
Something's gotta give.
And I says I am alert. I've been alert.
Damn, I thought I heard blood flash for a second.
I'm bored. It itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
Wait for this jackass to move over here across from me.
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Damn it. I need
Sure,
pee.
he's on top of the boss. What a lick spill.
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
Nice one over there.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. As a response to violent crime and foreign interference in our affairs, travel between districts is restricted to those carrying the appropriate permits, including citizens moving between home and work. Any attempts to hinder the Grand Guard in their enforcement duties will be met with the exercise of force. Any complaints as to the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest guardsman.
Nerves are shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this.
loading. Yeah, it's fixed it.
Sorry about that. There was a few technical difficulties there. Okay, so I have to make it past this wall of blood. Now, how the hell are we gonna go about doing that Alright.
Guess what? It's done it again. It's just frozen. There's something up.
Great. This is why I hate streaming, man.
Hey, you played for like an hour and a half, so. It just keeps freezing. There's just something up now. It's like it doesn't want you to stream anymore. Like I said, you may have to stop for now. Well, now it's working. It's being really weird. No, it's being really, really weird. Yeah, it just acting up. With no, you know, you could hear the sound. Yeah. Yeah, it's cut up again.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end this for now because it seems that OBS is having a bit of issue with this game. It's acting up, but yeah, I just want to pretty much just play a little bit just to see how things have changed from the first game. I mean, it seems like a fun little title. I've got no complaints so far. I haven't seen any glitches or anything game-breaking. So I'm gonna try to pick this up at a later time, hopefully when Obs isn't being an asshole. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I appreciate it. If you could support the channel, if you like the content here, that would be much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.